Soul family, and welcome back to SoulCast. I'm your host, Jen Westlake from Soululaire.com, and I'm really happy to see each and every one of you here again for this episode. This week, I want to talk to you about faith. Now, it is really difficult to have faith, and based upon our last episode talking about grief, I wanted to talk about how faith precedes the miracle. Now, I've been thinking a lot about this lately. There's been a lot of heavy, difficult times that have been happening to people around me. And even in my own life, I too am human and am going through some things in my own life that I have to deal with, things that I worry about, things that make me very concerned and even fearful. Now, it's been said that fear and faith can't be in the same room at the same time. And so, how do you get through a trial wanting to have faith, putting out your intention, asking heaven for a manifestation? Like let's use a healing, for example. You have someone that is sick and you're asking for a healing, and how do you have the faith when you're worried about them, when you're concerned about them, when you're trying to make sure they're getting everything that they need? It is difficult. And so how do we use faith when we have these kinds of trials of our faith happening in our lives? And so I just want to share with you some things that I feel have come to me from Spirit, from a spiritual experience that I have recently had regarding faith, because I find myself worried, concerned. Am I doing enough? Am I doing this or that right for my loved one who I'm asking for a healing? And I realized that in order to have faith, we have to allow worry and doubt to pass from our minds. We have to allow concern to drop by the wayside. How do we continue to have faith with all of this going on? And it can be, and it is many times, an internal battle where one minute we're worried and like, oh, I got to get out of this. I've got to continue to have faith. And so the things that I have learned is that faith is like working a muscle. We may not be so good in a moment. We may find ourselves slipping into doubt, into fear, into worry and concern. But the important thing is that you catch yourself and you tell yourself, faith precedes the miracle. And I have faith and I trust God and I trust the universe and I have confidence in myself and I have confidence in the universe and I have confidence in the person that I am praying and fasting for and requesting the healing for. So, one of the ways that you can have faith is to hold true with confidence of the outcome that you are requesting. Keep your mind focused on what you want and not let it slip into what you don't want. For example, you have a loved one that does need a healing and you're afraid that they're going to die. Don't focus on them dying. Focus on the healing. Focus on seeing them get well and doing the things that they did before they got sick. See them in your mind's eye, in your third eye chakra. Visualize them well. Visualize them doing the things that they did before. Visualize them smiling and being happy and enjoying their lives. And you participating in that. Focus on gratitude, being grateful for that person, being grateful for who they are and what they mean to you in your life. This is just one example that I'm using on how difficult our trials of faith can be. Now, this goes for a financial problem, if this goes for a relationship problem, focus on the outcome that you want to receive. Now, if you find yourself slipping and getting concerned and worried and fearful and insecure on the inside, just say cancel, 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 and say, I have faith, I have trust, and I am confident in the outcome that I intend to receive, that I have asked the universe to bless me with. In Christ's name, we ask for these things. In Christ's name and in his loving power, may this be so. Let it be written, let it be done. And so faith precedes the miracle. And so as you work through your faith and as you keep having to pull yourself back into that trust and into that confidence, you're working your spiritual muscles, and your faith will strengthen, and your conviction will strengthen, your courage will strengthen, and you'll come to a knowledge that the outcome you desire will be manifested in your life. It is a lot of hard work. It takes a lot of practice. It's not easy. And so I want you to know that I believe in you, and I have faith in you, and I have trust in your abilities, and I have confidence that you will be successful. If you need some help with this, feel free to let me know. We can schedule an appointment. Email me at hello@soululaire.com, and I'll be happy to assist you through this process. That is why I am here during this time on earth, to assist you as we go through these difficult times, as we are ascending, as we are crossing the bridge of transformation, and that we are raising our vibration and we are becoming stronger and stronger spiritual, divine beings of light. I love you all so very much. I hope you are doing well. And again, if you need me, I am here for you at hello@soululaire.com. I hope that this week serves you and blesses you, and I look forward to seeing you next time. Bye bye.